Fashion is political. Prada just presented their recent Fall/Winter 25 collection, and I think there are some very interesting themes across this collection. Considering that this collection was on the eve of Donald Trump's inauguration as the president, it makes sense why there are many odes to American culture. We can see this through the Western boots. We see this through a lot of the amulets that we see across the collection and the accessories, whether we see baseballs or basketballs. We also see a lot of themes carried over from past Prada collections that we have now become accustomed to and used to seeing. We see a play on layering, whether that's through puffer jackets, shirts, and other tailored pieces. And this mirrors things that we've seen in past collections, like from Spring/Summer 25, when there was this knitted piece that looked like a cardigan worn over a polo, but it was actually just one piece. One of the house codes of Prada is mixing things that aren't supposed to make sense. I mean, this is literally why we refer to Prada's aesthetic in the 90s as ugly chic, is this understanding that Miuccia Prada has this skill of mixing prints and patterns and colors that traditionally aren't supposed to make sense, but her taste level is so strong, she finds a way to make it work. Since Ras Simmons and Miuccia Prada have been together at Prada, they have developed this idea by mismatching things that don't really make a lot of sense. And that's what we love about it. And that's such a Prada thing to do. Whether we have pajamas with Western boots or tailoring with loungewear, this dichotomy is something that's really fun. Across the collection, I loved the accessories. This idea of our interaction with clothing as humans and how our clothing changes. That's why you have pre-worn in bags with very beautiful patinas, or Western inspired boots where the toe box has already been worn in and scuffed, which is very similar to what mirrors how your shoes would look after you've worn them and scraped your foot on them on the floor. And I think this mismatch of contrasting things is also seen in the set. You have a set that looks really industrial and vast, but where guests were sitting was kind of small and restricted and almost forced the guest into not making the most of what is a very vast space. That is also in contrast to a really nice carpet that we've seen used as the runway for the show. And to quote Ras Simmons directly, he said, "An unconscious dialogue between ideas coming from everywhere, and then allowing them to sit together in a way that seems uncommon and new." And that is why you have people on social media saying that, you know, the pants are too skinny for the cowboy boots, but that's kind of the point. But let me know what you guys thought about the collection.